Alright, so for this week's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make brownies at home. And yeah, next I'll show you the ingredients. Alright, so for this part, I had 2 cups of sugar, 1 3/4 cups of flour, 3/4 cups of the Hershey mix, and then 1 teaspoon of baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Alright, so once I was done mixing that, I have the wet ingredients, and so what you're going to need is 2 eggs, a cup of milk, half a cup of vegetable oil, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, which I'm about to add in. And then on the side, you're going to want a cup of water boiling. Alright, so now I'm going to mix the wet and dry ingredients while we wait for the 1 cup of water to boil. Alright, so this is after I added the boiling water, and now I'm gonna grease and put it into the pan. Alright, so lastly, I'm going to put them in the oven. They say that they take 30 to 35 minutes, but I'm going to check on them every 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, so this is how the brownies came out. I cut them, and I added chocolate syrup.
The slime today is how you cook with a slap. Anybody who doesn't know how to beat eggs, just act like you're Chris Brown and the eggs are Rihanna. Get your cooking spray. You could choose your own size of your foot. You want to season.
Boom. Boom. I got sound effects and everything.
Boom, boom, crack, crack.
Boom. Alright, sometimes you gotta always be careful when you crack them like this because you can get a little shell. And we don't want to eat shell. Alright?
It's already cooking. Look at all the white that's crying.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Get some eggs, get that boiled chicken flavor, get some salt, add them together, get a little bit of butter, ready to go. I'll show you guys the end result. I ain't in the mood for easy over, so I'm gonna make it scrambled. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you see the works, man.
So as my ground beef cooks, I'm gonna cover it. And I put it low. And I threw all my onions and all that good stuff here. So here we have sofrito. Now if you don't know what sofrito is, you is not Puerto Rican. So yes, Puerto Rico.
Mommy's going to just tap the pepper.
Yeah, a little bit.
Why?
Everywhere. Like that. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Now, a little bit of
The dog.
the pepper.
I don't know. I don't know the pepper.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's enough.
It's Chris from the Reach After School program, and today instead of cooking, we're going to switch it up and we're going to bake some peanut butter cookies. Hi guys, for the peanut butter cookies you will need a half a cup of granulated sugar, a cup of brown sugar, a half a cup of creamy peanut butter, a stick of butter, 1.5 cup of flour, 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 egg. And then once you add your peanut butter and your egg, you'll mix everything well, make sure everything's well incorporated. Then you will add your 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour and your 1/4 tablespoon of baking soda. Things all mixed up well and ready to go in the oven. Once you are done incorporating all the ingredients, this is how the dough should look like.
All right, Reach, Chelsea. I know you guys are missing your Dunkin' Donuts. So instead of cooking, I wanted to make you guys this video about how to make whipped coffee. So basically, it's super easy and delicious. This is the first time I made it, so hopefully it works. You have to boil water. You're gonna use 2 tablespoons of water. And Nora already showed you, you're gonna mix together 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of granulated coffee.
We're going to make whipped coffee. I already put some sugar.
2 tablespoons
Of sugar.
sugar.
Now I'm putting some coffee in.
Instant coffee. It has to be instant coffee.
Mom just got instant coffee.
Okay.
Hello. We're back.
Mommy's gonna do this
And
first.
Mama's putting some
2 tablespoons
2 tablespoons of
boiling hot
water.
water.
It's
Okay.
the trick is keep whipping until it whips up.
Plug in your whipper.
Yep. And you can use regular whisk.
You can use a whisk if you
Yeah,
so you
but
have
we're
muscle.
using this.
hold it. All right. Nora has a tip she wants to tell you.
It's that deeper bowls are better.
Yeah, or it
'cause
makes
spills.
a giant mess. So this bowl's maybe 3 inches deep. You want to get a bigger bowl, but it has to be glass bowl. It's starting to get frothy. It's been about 5 minutes of whipping. Nora's arm's tired. Is it tired or are you
No.
gonna do it? All right, grab on. Don't put your hand anywhere near that, right?
This is taking forever.
Desde el Pulgarcito a Los Ángeles a Puerto Rico, boricuas y guanacos haciendo historia. Ya lo oyeron, haciendo historia. Con azuquita por
Is it finished?
Yep.
All right.
And it has vampire fangs.
It's whipped. It's like whipped cream. I've got my almond milk and ice here. So I'm gonna take this. Whipped coffee. You're gonna see how delicious this is.
And then are you gonna like mix it
Not
back
sure
in?
I can drink all this coffee. Maybe, who might want one?
Dada.
Dada might want one, right?
Um.
All right,
with-
let's see this here.
Let's put.
Final product.
Shouldn't we stir that in with the milk?
Hold on.
First thing you gotta do is cut up some onions. Then you turn your pan on to about right there, 6.5, and you put the onions in the pan. Pour some garlic oil in it, just a little bit.
Around. That's good.
Chicken hardwood smoked sausage and some turkey smoked sausage, and then you just put it inside the pan, just like that. And for a little bit, long enough for the onions to be seasoned. For a little bit, we're now going to put in the ground turkey seasonings. So now I'm putting in some minced garlic. Around it. Now you just mix it up. After a little while, you'll hear pasta. Now we put in some meat into the pasta. Added my sauce and some fresh mozzarella and parmesan. Just gonna stir it up. And this is it. We added some garlic bread on the side, put some fresh parmesan, and that is my pasta. So today we'll be making some fried fish and fried scallops. Just put in the scallops.
First thing I did was put 4 tablespoons of butter into the pot and let it melt. Next I added 1 cup of diced onions, and then I added garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and dashes of pepper. After that I added 4 tablespoons of flour to make a roux. And once I made the roux, I added 2 cups of vegetable stock, but very slowly. Next I added was 1 teaspoon of salt. And I added 1 cup of carrots. After that, I added 3 cups of broccoli. And once you add the broccoli in, you're gonna let it simmer for around 15 minutes. Alright, so once it's done simmering, you're gonna add 2 cups of half and half into the pot. And you're gonna wanna mix it around a bit. And then after that, I added 2 cups of cheddar cheese, which was the whole bag. And once I was done stirring that around, you'll see the end results of my broccoli cheddar soup.
I'm gonna show y'all my favorite hot chocolate recipe. So in here, there's 3 teaspoons of that and 2 teaspoons of hot water and just 1 teaspoon of sugar. So you're just gonna go ahead and you just gonna mix it up till it looks like a little bit of paste. And then once you got it looking like that, you go ahead, add some warm milk. We got right here. Add some of that in there. It's gonna make it taste good. Yup. That's it. It looks good. So you can go ahead and mix it up. But that's not it though. My favorite ingredient is with the strawberries. So you go ahead, sit back, and enjoy. just put some Lawry's seasoned salt. Okay, so I just cracked all the eggs, and right now I'm about to just put some Lawry's seasoned salt. So you can see. And then I put a little bit of garlic powder, because that's how I like my eggs, don't you? Alright. And then some people like to use a normal whisk, I forgot the thing, whisk thing. I like to use Old Reliable, my fork. And then you just, so I just, probably hear it, just put some cracked black pepper bakken into the little pot thing, not pot, skillet. So yeah, I'll let you know when those are done. Some cinnamon raisin bread in the toaster, well, the oven. Don't call me out on that. In the oven so I can make some toast. So whisk as you pour in. This is the finished product. Thank you for cooking with Chef Omari. I'm gonna go sleep now.
So at home for the cooking, I decided to make lemon cookies. And what I did with that is I added 2 3/4 cup of flour. And then I had 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda. Then I had a different bowl that had 1.5 cup of sugar, and then 1 cup of butter, and then 1 egg and some lemon extract to make the dough. Alright, so I finished my cookie dough mix, and now it's time to put it on the tray and put them in the oven. And I set my oven to 375. Alright, so this is what came out the oven with my lemon cookies, and this is what they look like now.
Welcome to Vera Chefing It Up. Today we'll be making jamada, this Cape Verdean sweetener, like for bread, crackers, on the side or whatever. So today you'll be needing sugar, a plate. It should be like a little bit flat so you can whisk it. A fork to help you whisk. Cup or a bowl, spoon. So we're gonna start off. Oh, and a water bottle to take the yolk from the egg. Gonna add sugar to the yolk. You want it to be thick, so let's add sugar. And then for the white, you want to keep whisking it. And then for the yolk, you mix it till it's really thick, as you can see. Okay, so I think that's about done. So you whisk it until the white part of the egg is literally unable to come out, and then add it to the white part. Okay, so now when it's done, you either go toast bread. I recommend bread because it tastes way better. But right now I have this, and basically you just drip it. Good job. Oh, beautiful.
I don't know what it is, man. It's the slime back here. But I'll show y'all how to make some sunny side up eggs with some crispy bacon, bro. Alright. First you're gonna wanna, you gotta get that cooking oil, cooking spray, feel me? Spray that. Get that nice and buttery. Feel me? Then you wanna grab your eggs. Feel me? Crack it. Just put it. Just like that. Nice and simple for you. don't really like that nasty stuff right there. So what I do is, cut it open. You don't want none of that. It's disgusting. After about like 5 minutes, you're gonna want to flip it. Feel me? Nice and easy. Just like that. I don't know about y'all, but I like flavoring mine. You gotta have that magic salt right there. Just like that. Nice and smooth. You hear me? Nice and smooth. Just like that. There you have the Dita Slime eggs right there. Feel me? Nothing better than these. Put more cooking spray on that, just in case. Well, I don't even know what type of bacon this is, but it'll do the job. Not too much bacon. You don't want all that fat. Now here's the check. You want some crispy bacon? Like that. You're gonna want to flip it here and there. Yeah. Woo! Just how I like it. Oh yeah. You have
Hi guys, I hope everybody's doing well during this very rough time, but we'll all get through it. I'm currently making some wings, which were seasoned for marinating for about 12 hours. And I want to show you guys everything that I used. And this is going to go into Culinary with Chris. So first I added some fresh garlic. Second, I added some homemade sazon sofrito, as most of you guys know. I added some paprika for color. I added in some chili powder for color. I'm a person who can tolerate very spicy things. And some lemon pepper, because if you don't use lemon pepper to season your wings, you ain't doing nothing right. I'll be right back with So now I am currently frying the wings. I'm a weird person. I've never done this before, and I'm just trying it out. This is something that I like to do in my spare time. It's just season things, make things. Don't mind my reality TV in the back, but it is now time to flip them. I like my chicken very crispy. It might look burnt to y'all, but I've been raised in a Dominican household. This shit ain't, it ain't burnt, it ain't burnt. Oh, now I'm getting popped by grease. I'm trying my best, y'all. This is my first time doing something like this. Obviously, other than that, just occasionally check your chicken to make sure it is not sticking to the bottom of the pot. I'll be right back. Hi guys, here's the finished product. Don't do me. I said it was my first time frying some chicken wings, but they ain't burnt. They look burnt. They're crispy, just how I like them. And they're so pretty good. Shit, I even had my mom taste it. She said it was good. But now for a little twist, I'm gonna add some buffalo sauce. This isn't a full bottle, and a bitch like me, all I gotta do is eyeball something just to know it's enough. And that's one thing when it comes to seasoning your food. You can always add in, but you can't take out. Go! Go!
I put it in like this, that way when I mix it up, it can be inside, not on top. Y'all can say this is nasty if y'all want. This should taste good at the end of the day. Then you spread it around so it can only be on one separate part of the pan. None of that's done. You're gonna take the pancake batter and try to. My pancakes are big, so I don't want. I gotta use salt and pepper, so I really gotta pull the corns for my eggs. Sadly, I gotta pull the corns. Our pancakes and we made our eggs. Now we just gotta wait to make the bacon. Damn.
Get you a little bit of rice. Make sure you don't go too much. You know what I'm saying? Put a little bit, not too much. You know, make sure you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Move it over here. We got the rice cooker ready. You know what I'm saying? Get some salt. You know, put just a teeny bit. Watch how I shake it. Just like that. Just like that. Not too much shake. Cause you don't want it to be too salty. You know? You get some water. Put some water in there. Put some water in there. Make sure you get it above a certain number, so you got enough water in it, and then you just put it in there, and then voila, you know what I'm saying? Get some fresh rice in like 30 minutes. 3 minutes later, y'all see the beautiful result. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ready to go.